What's up, guys? Welcome back. This time it's time for our top 10 pow, for the week of January 4th, 2022. And once again, I am Drew with Comic Slate here with
Kyle.
Kyle, not Kevin. Get it right, guys. So here we go. We had an interesting discussion over our Skippets and Mez.
We did. We
Yeah.
varied pretty differently, and
Yeah.
we're gonna vary.
Yeah.
I'm already gonna tell you
Yeah.
a lot on
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah, there's going to be at least 3 or 4 different ones. Guarantee at least,
Mhm.
probably, in our top
I
10.
know at least two.
Yeah. See what happens. Here we go. Now let's not beat around the bush. We get right to it. Not gonna pull any punches.
Right, me
Yep.
either.
Just gonna get right to it. Just gonna peel off the band-aid.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Just gonna get right to it.
Do it. Go right to it. Here we go. Number 10.
Further ado.
Number 10 of the top 10 for the week. January 4th, 2022.
Okay.
I've got X-Men number 6.
Oh. Black Widow. 13.
Why don't you go ahead and continue what my negativity of this book?
See, I still, despite her showing superhuman strength with a fire
And
extinguisher.
invulnerability.
Yeah. I still had fun with it. I loved seeing her get the shit kicked out of her the
But-
whole issue.
No, I have no problem with that. But the fact is, there was nothing showing that she was tired, exhausted, getting ready to lose. Like there was nothing like, at least with Batman, especially during Nightfall, for example, if he was fighting wounded or whatever, you could tell, like he would say, like you could tell, like he was on his wits end. He's like he's got nothing left. Just with this, it's like she still looks like she's 100%.
Well,
she's
Batman's a bitch, and
Batman's human.
Black Widow is amazeballs.
Mm.
I like the fact that she only lives because he allowed her to live.
No, she
basically.
was fine.
No, he left her as she was defending herself.
No,
from a bunch of
if you
sex-trafficked
take
people.
away that dialogue, just look at her. She was fine.
She was struggling.
No, she wasn't.
Oh,
No, she did not.
she even had some internal like, oh yeah, this is broken, this is fractured. I can't use my
No,
right
okay,
arm.
now you say that, but when you see her in action, there's nothing showing that she can't use that arm. That she can't use. She can't do this. She can't do that.
Au
Nothing
contraire,
showing.
When she said she couldn't use her right arm, she did use her left arm with the fire extinguisher in the bathroom because she couldn't use her right arm. I checked. That's true. So I was able to. I liked the fight. I liked the living blade.
Mhm.
And that I love that old school outfit. I think that
Of Black Widow
Yeah.
has, yeah,
I
from
love
the
that.
'90s,
I've
yeah.
always loved that look. So yeah, I had fun with this. I thought it was action was good. You have to suspend some belief, and that's fine. I can suspend it.
To a point, but when
To a
she
point.
when she is not superhuman, when she actually is a human,
Mhm.
very much like Batman, despite what Scott Snyder tells us,
Yeah.
when she's going to be cut several times, multiple times, she's not going to be moving an arm. You know, she's going to be actually struggling. She may lose a fight, you know, but at the
Yeah.
end of that fight, looks like, okay, he's on the ropes, not her.
No, I saw it as I'm gonna let you live.
Okay, so
That's how I saw
we
it.
disagree with that.
Okay. Already off
Yeah,
to a good start.
I got X-Men number 6.
Okay.
Another one we disagreed with.
Yes.
So I love the character Phylon. He's great.
Okay.
He is a great foil for the evil mutants and is truly the hero of the story.
I would agree with you on that.
How he
That was nice
interacts
to
with
hear.
Sunfire is terrific. You can't land here. Watch me. Do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
I just wanted him to kill him. I just
Do
wanted him
it.
like, you can't land here. He just like cracks his neck and kills him.
But see, there's the law where it's like harm no human. No human can die, or whatever the BS
Whatever.
law is. But yeah, they can't harm humans. And ipso facto, yeah, he lives.
Yeah.
And big twist, Phylon claims the moon of Mars is his, and it's upsetting the evil segregationist mutants. And
I did like that part.
The ending of this takes a very weird turn, like you said, with Ben Urich, Cyclops, and yeah.
It's like, and that's it. Like it was kind of like Cyclops just gave up. He's like, all right, that's it with that.
I had fun with this. I had Phylon is my new hero in this X-Men series. Hope we see more of them. My favorite new character of the X-Men series, and yeah, this is recommend X-Men number
it'll be
6.
dead next issue.
I hope not. Damn, I hope not. All right, number 9 for the week. I've got Star Trek: The Mirror War number 3.
I got Noctera.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't read a single Nocterra issue ever. I really couldn't care less about this.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I really liked that Blacktop Bill. No idea who the fuck he is. I don't really care all that much, but the backstory on this character, I'm like, yeah, this character's awesome.
Just another Negan.
Yeah, that's great. Negan's a good character.
It's a redundancy of Negan,
but it's a good character. That's what comics do. They rip off everybody. Isn't everybody derivative of somebody?
But it's not necessarily a good ripoff.
I thought it was great. The art was good.
Dennis Cowan. Yep.
Yeah, I would like to know more about this. I don't know how this character fits into the rest. I really don't know.
To be honest with you, I forget that last issue came out. I don't know how long ago. Back in November, December, early December. I forget.
Hey, he's a hitman to kill hitmen, sort of thing. Like, and that character is a bad. And like what he does to some of these people. There's a part where those survivors of a plane crash are taking a picture. Like, hey, we're all the survivors. And what he does is awesome. I had a lot of fun. I don't know anything about this world, but I don't have to ding it for that. I had a lot of fun with it, so it's a recommend this week.
Recommend for me a Star Trek: The Mirror War #3.
It's an honorable mention.
I had a lot of fun with this book, and I think my cover's a lot better than yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's significantly better.
Yes.
At least the opening of this, terrific with Riker and the away team, but they do. And hey, it cost them, because they got to now they're kind of hunted now, so we got to sneak around, got to do this mission to kind of knock out this listening in on station, listening post.
Listening post, yeah.
And doesn't exactly go according to plan.
No.
And where some of the characters are heading to at the end of it, it's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I thought a character died, and I'm like, oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I thought he died. I thought he died too. Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow.
Nope.
It's like, nope. He wishes he was dead.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, and I cannot wait for the next issue. Gavin's art's terrific. How he draws the Klingons, the characters, it's great. Love it.
Yeah.
And the ships. The ships
are cool.
Look terrific. Yeah, how he draws the one ship thing I don't want to say what it is at the very end. How he draws that, I'm like, that looked almost just like it.
It did.
Yeah.
No, Gavin is.
Yeah, the kid's going places.
Yes, he is.
Next up, number 8. The Ocho for the week. I've got Captain Marvel 35.
Oh, I got Defective Comics 1047.
Okay. Yep.
Go ahead.
You want me to go ahead with Captain Marvel? So I really like this.
Okay.
I really did. Get the return of some long forgotten Marvel characters whom I can't wait to read about more this summer. Because we did find out one or two of them are coming back this summer, which is great in their own series.
Yeah, one for sure that I'm like, ooh. Okay.
Yes. And hopefully with stories coming from a more seasoned and better writer like Peter David. Give me a Peter David, Janice Vale series.
Yeah.
I'm going to be all over that, like white on rice, glass of milk, a paper plate in a snowstorm. But the very last page of it, the one downfall I have of this is the very, very last page. You did not need to bring in these characters when you have all these other just as powerful, if not more powerful characters. It's like, why are these characters here? It's like, okay, that's great, but you don't need them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was kind of thinking when I was reading it, I'm like, seems a little one-sided now, huh?
Yeah. You were already very powerful. Now you're even more, it's too powerful, more powerful.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't need that. You don't need them. But you know what? Hey, still recommend it. Still a good read and great setup for what's to come. Can't wait for the next issue. Yeah, this is good.
All right.
Swap it out.
Detective. Detective. 1047. It was a good issue.
Yes, it was.
I had a lot of fun with it. That Lee Bermejo cover is great.
Yes,
I love his Joker. His Joker is just creepy as hell. So we get introduced to a Dr. Weir in this. I wonder if he's going to be good or bad.
Or weird.
Yeah. And after this issue, so much happens in such a short time in this issue.
Yes, it's so weird how it's set up, how it's going, and then all of a sudden it just.
I'm like, you already got here?
It jumps to 27 days later, and then it's like, okay, that didn't work out too well.
Yeah, and I'm like, thank God it didn't, because anybody thought that this tower in the middle of downtown Gotham, full of a bunch of psychopaths, is a good idea.
Yeah, it's because I had when it got to that point, I had to completely change my notes. I had to completely change it
Yeah.
from like how I had like I was already pitting like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, you've got to be shitting me.
Yeah.
Like, there is no way this is going to work out. There is no way this is a smart thing to do, and you find out. So I really like that, and the backup story is awesome,
Mhm.
really good, creepy as hell. I mean, how it I'm just like, oh I'm like, damn.
Don't let the art throw you.
Yeah,
The art can throw you off. It threw me off initially because I'm just like, God damn it, I don't want
I
to.
know.
I don't want to read this, the Burger King Kids Club art bullshit
Yeah.
short story. But you know what? It's actually a decent story. Yeah, despite the artist, despite their best efforts. Yeah,
It's true.
great.
Matthew
Yeah.
Rosenberg did a good job with
Yes.
it, and it's going to continue. With we see this
Mhm.
kid end up in a place, and it's like, yikes.
Sweet fancy Moses.
Indeed, how that I feel bad for that kid. So
Yeah.
this was a solid recommend this week. It was a lot of fun.
Next up for the sevens,
Okay,
I have got Spawn
I
325.
got Captain
Why
Marvel
don't you go ahead and finish my thoughts on that?
35. Yeah, this is a weird. I should hate this comic. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be for us, and for obvious reasons. And
Yes.
everyone will say in the comments why we shouldn't like this. But I had a lot of fun with this. Like, there's a way to do it correctly, and I think they do this correctly, and I have a lot of fun
Mhm.
with this. And the characters that show up, I'm like, yes.
Mhm.
Like, they're like, oh, we're gonna see some more of this character. I'm like, absolutely 100% on board. I did agree with you at the end because I wrote that in my notes. I'm like, did we need this?
No, we don't. It's
We really
overkill.
don't.
It's over. It's like you had such a great comic, and then I never thought I'd say that. I'm like, you don't need them. Why are they here?
Yeah. I was like, this is overcrowded. Like,
Yes, it's like you. The Marvels themselves are very powerful beings,
super powerful. Yeah.
more powerful than anyone on this team.
Yeah.
You don't need them. Why are they there?
I don't know.
You're more or less kind of making the Marvels look less powerful,
Mm-hmm.
saying that you need them to come in to save the day.
Seemed like it.
Yeah,
It's like this is like Avengers Endgame times 3.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mhm.
all right, there's like
Yeah.
50 characters on
Yeah.
screen now. I'm like, I don't have time for this. But yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
with this week. Solid.
And I've got Spawn 325. The opening of this comic is great. Get the return of a Spawn character from the Dark Age series, or is it? I'm not too sure.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? It
Okay.
looked great.
Mm-hmm.
And Spawn's on the hunt for Cogliostro, but no one has seen him.
Nope.
He's out there somewhere.
Somewhere.
And then we get the return of another character I didn't see coming, which was great. And meanwhile, at the secret facility, something is going on with some other spawns. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, but this was good. It really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Not as good, like you said, not as good as Gunslinger, but it's still really good. A lot going on, a lot of setup, as opposed, to just telling a story, which kind of sucks, like Gunslinger, which is kind of telling a story.
Yeah.
There's a lot of setup and a lot going on in this, but
So much.
it's still a solid book with solid art by Carlo Barberi in this. So
Again, it's not Brett Booth.
not Brett Booth, but it's still a solid artist and
It's like it's a
great cover.
B-list.
Yeah. Recommend. And number six. Number six.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're right.
I was like,
You're
wait,
right.
what?
Correct.
I got horror com. Hey, look at that.
Okay.
I am shocked
Me too.
by how good this was.
Me too.
I was really struggling to figure out who exactly I should be rooting for, throughout this whole series.
Yeah.
Well, these two issues.
2 issues.
Yeah. But toward the end, we get the truth.
Yes.
But the art is damn good.
Too good.
Yeah. Although my one little nitpick is that they could have done a better job distinguishing who was a vampire with the teeth. You don't really do a good job of that. I mean, they're kind of
there.
but they look like normal canines.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I was shocked by how good this was, and I hope there's a third issue or a spinoff. This was, yeah.
I hope. I said that this is a solid 2 issue. If you just want a short, concise, like 2 issue run of a story, like and you want to get a lot of mythos and backstory into some of these characters, it's like they did it masterfully, I'd say.
Yes,
And the
yeah.
art is unbelievable.
Yeah, done in fur. That's what it looked like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampire Ninja. Oh no, part 2 of 2. Yeah,
And how it
issue,
ends, I'm
yeah.
like, ooh,
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah,
Yes, it is.
it's again, it's trying to find out, okay, who's good and who's bad in this scenario, because then you get a backstory. And it's like, oh, and then it's like, no, here's the real story of what happened. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, this is what, yeah.
Yeah, this is what really happened. This is the stories behind the stories. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. The art's great. You could do much worse with some of these indies. So, it's a solid pickup. Get both of them.
Absolutely. Yes. And number 5 for the week.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, so that was Horror Comics number 8 from Antarctic Press. That was the story is Vampire Ninja Ono.
Yoko Ono.
Yeah. Number 5 is, for me, is Arkham City: The World, number 4.
Really? I have Thor.
Thor. Oh, I forgot to read that. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
And it's a key. It's a key.
It is a
It's a
key.
key. Yeah.
It's a key.
Jangle his keys. Yeah.
It's the key. I'm scared. The reveal at the end, the goddess of
You know, that was my one downside to this book. The whole book. That's my one downside to it. It's just, it reminded me of the reveal of Danger from Joss Whedon's X-Men run.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
It's like
That was the best idea.
Yeah. I mean, you already have Thor beating the shit out of his dad, saying you're a bad dad, and you realize you're a bad dad, and you're a terrible dad, and you're a bad dad. Stop being a bad dad.
It's kind of true to life.
Yeah, it's like, and then the goddess of hammers shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to get off the train, but I'm worried. But it was still a solid issue.
Mm-hmm.
The art is terrific, and the revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what you do with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in Donnie we trust, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So let's see what you got.
Yeah.
So it's right in the middle for me this week. Still a good pickup.
I got Arkham City: The World number 4. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This issue was a straight up horror and got even more horrific when it brings in Dr. Phosphorus. And it's terrifying when you think of what an individual who's made of pure radiation can do to someone physically. You know, they kind of, in the 70s, when he was 70s or 80s, when Steve Englehart was writing it with Terry Austin, it was, they alluded to Batman being burned by Dr. Phosphorus, radiation burns. But in this, you see what happens. You live next door to Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah, you're
May not
going
be
through radiation treatment.
Yeah, it's not going to be
You
good.
may not have cancer. But...
Yeah. And we get an interesting revelation about the skull the doctor's carrying around. And at the end of this, I'm even more confused than I was before. I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
It's like, whatever.
This was good. And I love the artwork in this. I truly enjoy the artwork. It's very fitting for this story. It's very fitting for this horror centered story. Recommend Arkham City: The World number 4.
Okay.
And number 4, the Quatro. The Quatro, I've got Suicide Squad 11.
I have Wastelanders Doom number 1.
Woo, so we got 2 stark
Yeah.
contrasts here. I'm going to go first with the Suicide Squad number 11.
You mean the ambush book?
Yes, and Ambush Book. I love this cover. I think it's hysterical. I get a kick out of that. So the Suicide Squad go on one last mission for Waller, and the mission is not what you expect. Once again, Ambush Bug bringing some great levity in this issue.
Ambush is this.
He is effectively
Daredevil.
He's the funny version of Deadpool. Yes, he's the funny version of Deadpool.
Still an annoying Deadpool.
The funny version of Deadpool. The tension is really ramping up, especially between Bloodsport and Peacemaker. Is great.
Good fight.
Yeah, Rick Flag is getting his team into place against Amanda Waller.
Still.
Yeah. There's a joke in this toward the end that I think I get, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what it is. There's a joke toward the end from Ambush Bug. It's like, is that referencing this, but I'm not too sure. I don't want to spoil what the joke is. Maybe I'm wrong. But the art is terrific as well. Love it.
No, it's good.
Yeah. I love Bloodsport's mask. It looks. I just love
It's
that,
cool.
that skull with the visor. It looks
Mhm.
great. Strong recommend for this series. Suicide Squad number 11. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Recommend the series.
Mhm.
All right. Wastelanders Doom. I like this. You brought up the stuff with Peter Quill and consequences and dealing with tragedy and everything. And I like first off, I love Doctor Doom. I love the character, and he shows up to this town that he doesn't know of, and he's like, what's going on? But he knows there's some type of magic going on, but he doesn't quite know who or what is involved, and he slowly starts to unravel the mystery, and he's got to pay a toll in order to find out. And it's, I mean, for Doctor Doom to have to go through something like that, it's kind of great to see him kind of have to humble himself a little bit and be like, and
he shouldn't have to humble himself. He's Doctor Doom,
but he does have to, and that's what's so great. That's the dilemma in this issue. Like, in order to get what you want, it's like you really have to humble yourself, and you have to figure out what you're willing to give up.
that's fine, but not when
truth.
not when you're Doom.
I love it, and that's why it's so great. This is a solid recommend this week. The art's great, and then there's a kind of a revelation of a character I didn't see coming in this at the end. I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, this is a solid pickup this week. Recommend.
Number 3.
There's no ambush bug in that, unfortunately. So
No, there isn't. Never go wrong with some good ambush bug levity. I've got Detective Comics 1047.
I got Dark Knights of Steel.
Okay.
You go.
You know, we just kind of talked about this.
Yeah.
It's great seeing everything literally falling apart
Mhm.
in a short number of pages. That's all I'm going to say. Because the setup to this, you think it's all going to go one way, Like I said, my notes, I had a sheet like all typed up, venting my grievances, and then nope, it all turns to shit. And I love it. It is terrific, great setup.
Falls out of window,
And,
literally.
Yeah.
As the Halloween kills.
I love the mysterious setup for how and why certain Bat family members are in there. It's like, whoa, why are they? How? When did they get in there? How? Is that who I think it is? And yeah, it gets out of hand really fast, and I cannot wait for the next issue. This is a weekly series, and I cannot wait for the next one. Yeah, this is going to be good. Yeah, Mariko Tamaki, holy crap!
I know.
Yeah, we only got one page of people sitting down eating food. Yes, one page of people sitting down eating food. Mariko Tamaki, that is amazing. Congratulations. Yes.
Bravo. See, a story can be told.
Yes.
Not around food.
Yes.
All right, Dark Knights of Steel. I think there's more to this than, at least I hope. I hope there's more to this story than is being let on at this point. I'm still on board with this. I think it can do well. It's been kind of stepping down a little bit each issue for me, a little bit. I mean, that first issue was so
it started
good.
off so strong,
and it's bound to happen. It's gonna happen. It's like you're the first issue, and then it's like, okay, give me. It's like, and then this issue is kind of like, okay, there's got to be ramifications for this, and
apparently there's not.
I don't know.
Wonder Woman's not going to do anything.
Well, she can't.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. That may be a dilemma. Only she'll be able to kill her, obviously, because she's a woman.
No. She will not. No, that's not going to happen. I guarantee you, Tom Taylor will not do that. No.
I don't.
No, he'll kill every male on that planet before he kills a female.
Well, the Metal Men lasted all of 30 seconds.
Exact. Case in point, right there. Yeah.
So yeah, I do like the Game of Thrones aspect of it. It's like there's more stuff afoot. People are getting around.
But like you said earlier, at least with Game of Thrones, I mean, I think I saw the first. I think I saw the first episode. At least we knew where everyone was. We knew the different clans who did what. We don't know any of that shit.
That's true, and I'm giving it some room to breathe. And we haven't met Green Lantern yet. We don't know much about Green Arrow. We don't know what they're doing. or I'm thinking maybe Supergirl might be possessed. We don't know, but why she's just killing literally everybody? Don't know. We'll find out. I hope. I hope. Giving it hope.
Time of the month? Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Isn't that the symbol for hope she's wearing? I don't know. So I thought it was fun this week. Still, I'm giving it a recommend.
Okay.
You can do much worse.
That is true. That is true. Like I said, I struggle with that, and it's just
Yeah.
because, like you said, like what he's possibly alluding to, it's like what's set
I
up now. It's like,
know.
wait a minute, you've already eliminated all these people who were all male. You know, I'm not. You can't miss it. You know, it's not like I'm strictly looking for them. I'm like, wait a minute, these guys are all these kings you just killed, and all these queens are now in place. Something is going on here.
Yeah, I think it's even alluded to
Yes.
in dialogue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Okay.
number 2 for the week for me is Thor, God of
I
Hammers.
got Batman 119.
What, that was your number 2? I am
Yeah.
very curious about what your number 1 is. Okay.
Thank you. I think you'll know. Go ahead and talk about Thor.
Thor, I thoroughly enjoyed this, especially the stuff between Thor, Odin, and Loki. That was great.
Yeah, the sit
Look,
down, that was
sit down.
cool.
Yeah, that was
The talk,
terrific. Yeah. So yeah, Meow Meow is just laying down path of destruction through all the realms.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Even
Love-
Midgard.
Even Midgard, yes. And yeah, it looks like this myth may just be real about the God of Hammers. And looks like Thor is in for about 7 realms of pain by the end of this issue.
Yeah, for reasons.
Because he's Thor.
Well.
Yeah.
You're right. He is Thor.
Yep, it's not Valkyrie.
It's true.
So yeah, strong recommend. Great issue.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
You're on deck.
So, Fat Man 119. Love that cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, we take a breath away from Fear State. It's like
Mhm.
refresh. And I love it. Like,
Yeah, this was terrific.
thank God we are out of it. We're out of Fear State. And so Batman Inc. has a new benefactor.
Yeah.
And not what I thought. It's like, oh,
Yeah, someone who didn't have his money taken away by Lucius Fox. Yeah.
yeah. And they bring that up. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you had some pissant take all your money away from you, so now you don't
Yeah.
have any. It's like, yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
This was a lot. I had so much fun reading that this week. I thought this was great for Batman. I couldn't be happier. Fair State's over with. I love the villain. I love the fight
Yes.
with Abyss.
It's terrific.
So great, and how it ends. It's like, oh crap,
Yeah.
what's going on here? I want to know more. This was a solid recommend this week.
So this is it was my number 1
Okay.
for the week. I'll go ahead and continue it for you. Continue with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
Because we talked about Spider-Man, so
We did
yeah.
talk about the Human Spider.
I love the tete-a-tete between Bruce and Lex in this.
Oh yeah.
It is great, and it's great seeing Lex written so well in this issue compared to what Tom Taylor gave us in that Son of Superman book. And he really gives it to Bruce. It is terrific. I loved it. And yeah, when Batman's investigating the murder of Abyss, it gets dark literally and figuratively, and intense, really damn quick. Strong recommend. But I will say the one gripe I have about this, there's 3 artists in this.
Yeah.
3 artists working on this book, and you couldn't just get Michael Janin to swipe several images online to finish the comic. He's been good at that for the last 3 years. I mean,
He tries.
yeah, and clearly, yeah, he's not cheating hard enough. Yeah.
Hey, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah, that's true. Bill Belichick's words.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my pick of the week, Batman 119. It is terrific.
Good.
So, what is your number 1 pick of the week?
The Fourth Man.
Oh, yes.
My pick of the week. I don't know why
Explain.
you love Fargo,
The movie, not the show.
the movie.
Yes.
Not the show. I've never seen the show. Don't
It-
refuse
it's-
to watch the show.
It's something.
Just that dark comedy stuff. It's like, I know it doesn't have the comedy, but like it is very Fargo-esque, where like you get 2 car dealers going after each other, and so we have Harvey Keitel as a detective. Clearly, it's Harvey Keitel.
Clearly, it's a Netflix pitch.
Yeah, and we have Paul Winfield as the coroner. clearly it's Paul Winfield. And they're in Medford, Pennsylvania. So we're introduced to a victim, Paul Giamatti. Clearly Paul Giamatti. He's a down on his luck private investigator who's hired by James Caan, who owns a car lot, to go after and kill a competitor car dealer for signing a contract. And so we got Ed Harris as the other one of the car dealers. Like, he writes, these characters are clearly these actors. And
like I said, it's a Netflix pitch.
And then we got Paul Giamatti reads a paper that Bill Paxton was killed. Tries to get out of town. And so I just like the I like the simpleness. I like the weird storytelling. It does remind me of Fargo a lot. I really had a lot of fun, and I like it. Clearly these characters are obviously actors, and it's kind of fun seeing that too.
And it's clear the writer is more focused on having a Netflix pitch than actually writing a comic book. If he's using the likeness of these actors and setting up in a cheap location to use, like Pennsylvania, it's like, okay, this is a Netflix pitch. And I have a problem with that. It's like, tell a comic book story. Don't.
It's a comic book
if you're gonna write a Netflix pitch, do a Netflix pitch. Don't do it in a comic book.
Can have both. Why not have both? This is a lot of fun this week. But you can't go wrong with either one of these, to be fair. Batman's good. Fourth Man's great. So, hey. It's one of those weeks.
Apparently, yes.
One of those weeks.
Yes, it was. This is a hell of a way to start off the year right here.
Great way. Who's
that's
the fourth
that's
man?
a word for it.
Well, dude,
I really don't. So there we are, guys. That's our top 10 for the week. Am I 101% correct? Is Kyle roughly
95?
2%, 95% wrong?
Oh.
Yeah. Let us know, guys, in the comments. We really appreciate it. Which covers are you buying this week? Are there any hot covers you're buying? You buying up all the keys? Let us know in the comments. And please do be sure to remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. It's down there somewhere. Usually, depending on how you're looking at your phone or laptop or, Apple II.
Yeah.
So we are so close to 5,000 subs. We're about 50 something away from 5,000.
Wild.
Really, guys, spread the word to your friends. We're so close. We're like 50 subs away from 5,000 from the big giveaway. Sean has said he's doing a huge giveaway at 5,000 subs. So please get us to 5,000 as soon as you can to get some awesome free stuff. I think Murphy and I just did a fun giveaway, giving away some 3 slabs to people who backed Born of Blood, which did very well on Kickstarter, by the way. But yeah, so please back us. Please follow us if you can on YouTube. So many different networks.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So remember, guys, buy what you like, collect what you want. Don't listen to the haters, and we'll see you guys again next time.